So let's just talk about one really quick because I brought this up at our live event the other day and somebody told me that how to break up a pit bull fight. So I was told you have to stick your finger in their butt. So I always thought that I was ready for a pit bull fight. And I have a tremendous fear of pit bulls. I mean, like, I don't like cower when I walk by a pit bull, but one of my dogs got mauled by a pit bull. It freaks me out. It's like I avoid pits at all cost. And so I always felt prepared to put a finger in a butt.
Did you get that from Whitney Cummings' podcast I did with her?
No.
Oh, she said that as a joke.
Did she?
Yeah.
I have literally had this, this has been like 10 years. Somebody told me this is how you do it.
If I can find someone who's dexterous enough as a pit bull is struggling and rolling to lube up their finger and
well, lube is, that's I mean, that's like, I don't know if I lube it up.
If you were able to sum up, I would love to see that happen.
I would be sweaty enough from fear that that'd be fine.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay. Because
let's avoid the finger and the booty.
Would they turn on you?
Huh?
Somebody told me that's how you get them to unclench their jaw. Maybe that was the specifics of it.
Again, I've never gone that route. So if you want to be the beta tester and get back to me.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. So I worked in a shelter for 5 years.
Yes.
And overwhelmingly it is pit bulls and chihuahuas. Mm-hmm. In the state of California, most of the intake is pit bulls, pit bull mixes, and chihuahua mixes. And I was working in a very old sort of antiquated shelter, and we would squeeze 8, 10, 12 dogs into a really small space, concrete slab. And so pit bull fights were rampant all the time. What you're supposed to do is go in with a partner. You never go in alone. And simultaneously, each person grabs the hind legs of the dog. Of one with one, me with the other. At the same time, we grab the hind legs and jerk.
Like you're pulling a baby calf out?
Exactly. And it's sort of hard. It's a hard thrust. You pull them away, and it's funny. It's sort of like this. Speaking of which, it's sort of this Jedi moment where they fall out of it.
Yeah.
And they redirect and look around, and then they're sort of done.
Now, in a pit bull fight like that, where there's multiple dogs in a kennel, I just, in my mind, would have thought that all of the pits would have started fighting all at the same time.
No, it's sort of like a prison fight where almost like a circle.
Really?
Yeah, they back up, and the two going at it do their thing. The thing is, they'll go until usually
one of them's dead, right?
Right. So you have to act quick, and it takes the first time you do it, it takes courage because you think I'm not going to get in the middle of that.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I did it, I had so much adrenaline that that dog flew. He came off the ground. He flew against the chain link fence. He bounced off, and then he kind of shook it off, and he was done. He went back to his corner and laid down.